Everything you believe about the nature of reality might be an illusion. Philosophers and scientists alike have been wrestling with this idea for centuries, that what we perceive as separate, fixed, and concrete is actually fluid, interconnected, and far stranger than we imagine. Imagine that the boundaries between you and everything else don't truly exist. What if the universe is less like a collection of isolated objects and more like a vast web of relationships, where everything continuously influences everything else? This isn't just abstract thinking. Recent philosophical insights and scientific discoveries reveal that the universe is deeply relational at its core. Your thoughts, your feelings, your very being might be woven into this cosmic web, shaping not only your experience but potentially reality itself. So, what does this mean for you? What if your mind isn't confined inside your skull but is part of a larger, unified field of existence? Imagine that your intentions and awareness ripple out and touch the world around you, in ways science and philosophy are only beginning to understand. Consider this: you have two seemingly separate points distant from each other, but what if, at a fundamental level, they are connected? If something happens to one, it instantly affects the other, regardless of space or time. This is not just a philosophical metaphor. It's a concept found in physics called non-locality, where particles act in unison even across vast distances. But beyond particles, this hints at a deeper truth about reality, a unity beneath apparent separation. If this sounds mysterious, that's because it is. It challenges everything we think we know about the world. But what if this unity extends beyond the physical world, encompassing mind and matter, consciousness and existence? When you grasp this, it opens up the possibility that your thoughts and feelings do more than just happen inside you. They interact with a universal field, a fabric of connection that underlies everything. Philosophers have long pondered whether consciousness is something isolated in each person or if it's a shared, collective reality. Modern thinkers like David Bohm, a physicist and philosopher, proposed the idea of an implicate order, a deeper layer of reality where everything is enfolded into everything else, and separation is an illusion. Imagine your mind as a wave in the ocean of consciousness. The wave rises, moves, and falls, but it never truly exists apart from the ocean itself. Your individuality feels real because of the wave's shape, but fundamentally it is one with the vast whole. Science is catching up to this. Studies on how the brain interacts with the world reveal that our consciousness might not be confined to neural activity alone. For example, experiments show that our intentions can influence physical systems, sometimes in ways that can't be easily explained by classical physics. This implies that your mind is connected to reality in a way that goes beyond traditional cause and effect. Your inner state, your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs could resonate outward, shaping the world around you. But how can this be? How can something as intangible as a thought have any real influence? Here's where philosophy and science intersect in a fascinating way. The ancient idea that like attracts like is more than a mystical notion. It suggests that the energy of your mind can align with patterns in the universe. When your thoughts are clear and focused, they send out waves of intention that harmonize with the underlying order of reality. Think about moments when your intuition guides you unexpectedly or when a sudden insight seems to come from nowhere. These are glimpses of your connection with this deeper field of reality, where the division between self and other blurs. But most people go through life unaware of this connection. We're taught to think in terms of separation. I am here and the world is out there. This mindset limits our ability to harness the true power of our consciousness. Philosophers like Alan Watts pointed out that the sense of a separate self is an illusion created by the mind. When we realize that our identity is intertwined with the cosmos, everything changes. Our fears, anxieties, and struggles lose their grip because we see ourselves as part of a living, breathing whole. Our beliefs, especially those deeply ingrained from early experiences, shape how we interact with this cosmic field. If your mind carries limiting beliefs about what's possible, those beliefs act as filters that block your connection to the greater reality. But just as a radio can tune into different stations, your consciousness can be retuned. By becoming aware of and transforming your internal programming, you can align with new frequencies of thought and feeling that open doors to new possibilities. The challenge is that most of this tuning happens below the level of conscious awareness, in what philosophers and psychologists call the subconscious. It's like an invisible script running behind the scenes, directing your actions and reactions. When your subconscious is dominated by doubt, fear, or scarcity, it sends out a vibration that attracts more of the same. But if you reprogram your inner world to embrace abundance, love, and possibility, you begin to emit a new frequency, one that resonates with the universe's deeper harmony. This shift is not mere wishful thinking. It's supported by the philosophy of pragmatism and the science of neuroplasticity, which show that changing your internal narratives reshapes your experience. What's more, quantum physics experiments demonstrate that observation itself affects the outcome of events. The famous double-slit experiment shows that particles behave differently when they are observed. This means consciousness is not passive but actively participates in creating reality. The philosopher Henri Bergson once said, "The present contains nothing more than the past, and what is found in the effect was already in the cause." Your consciousness, then, is both a product of past influences and an active creator of future realities. If your mind has this creative power, what responsibilities come with it? How do you choose to engage with this deeper connection? The first step is awareness. Recognize the illusion of separation and open yourself to the possibility of unity. Pay attention to your thoughts and feelings, understanding that they are not just private experiences but signals sent into the vast network of existence. Next, cultivate intention. Focus your mind deliberately on what you wish to bring into your life. Like tuning a musical instrument, this takes practice, patience, and mindfulness. Finally, embody presence. The interconnected nature of reality means that your awareness is never isolated. By being fully present, you participate in the flow of existence, becoming a conscious co-creator rather than a passive observer. In the end, this journey is both a philosophical exploration and a practical path. It invites you to question everything you think you know and to discover a deeper truth, that you are not separate from the universe, you are the universe experiencing itself. So, the next time you feel disconnected, remember this hidden thread weaving through all things. Your mind, your heart, your being, they are part of a cosmic dance where everything moves together as one. And with this realization, you hold the key to transform not only your perception but your very reality.